Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's officially Aries season, all right? And this one is coming in pretty hot, hot, hot. What's up? How y'all doing? My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on a journey towards self-awareness, all right? I'm getting my energy up just like you getting your energy up, okay? Take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Okay? All right. Let me know how y'all doing in the comments. How y'all been living your life. Don't forget to grab your journals, your astrology charts. Um, we're gonna do the tarot reading for the eclipse so that we can definitely start this astrological new year with a bang. So happy New Year's to you. All right. So we've already got the notion that a solar eclipse is pulling up on us on Saturday. We heard about the whole Neptune and Aries shifting for the first time since 1861. So this is a once in a lifetime energy that we will be feeling for the next 13 or 14 years. Even though it's once in a lifetime, it's a large one. This is like the whole Pluto and Aquarius energy, all right, where we have this long transit happening. Good afternoon. And we're gonna be feeling it for a long time. So what does a transit mean? Let's get into that real quick. Transit, we're gonna get in. Somebody requested, and I used to do this in my astrology group, and that's also coming back. But anyways, we'll get to that real quick. Transit is, think of yourself in your car, on a bike, on a train, whatever it is that you use as transportation besides your legs, something that's moving, right? That's what a transit is, something that's happening in the present moment, in the current moment with the planet. So even though when you were born, you had the sun in a specific position, and that's it. Now at this current time, this is what we be talking about all the time, is these transit when the moons be coming in and things like that. So with Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Chiron is an asteroid, but they take their time. So the beginning is like when you start to ride a bike, you fall, and then towards the end, you whatever, how many times you practice, I don't know how many times you practice, you end up getting on the bike and now you know how to go down the block. Then your mother lets you go all the way around the block. Now you taking a bike to the next borough or the next town. I don't know where you live. So I wanted to share that analogy so we can be able to get deeper into this astrology. And I'll be getting into more terms so that y'all could get hit with it, because I definitely don't want you to get lost. And we have Venus and Mercury retrograde. We've been talking about them for a while, but it's about to be, we're coming in from April to March. So I'm taking y'all with me, March and April, okay? So by the time the ending of April comes, Venus and Mercury are not going to be retrograde. We're still going to feel some of that effect, all right? So we're going to be rethinking our love life, to ourselves and those around us, our purpose. Why are we here? The next steps into our lives. That's what the retrogrades is giving us at this current time. So rethinking, reviewing, right? I've been doing that, so I'll talk about that a little later. If you've been waiting like on a sign to start fresh, what I'm gonna say is, baby, this is it. Let me let y'all know. Follow me on Thread, right? Because I'll be writing a lot on Thread, and I'll be sharing good stuff so we can, shift through our mindset. So yeah, I just wanted to say, because I shared something cool on Thread today. All right, focus, my ladies. All right, so today we're gonna break down together everything that we need to know about every season, and how the transit is going to be shaping us, right? So grab your drink. First, I want to say that I'm proud of y'all. And before we get into it, because why not? Why not celebrate y'all? I'm proud of y'all because you're here. You woke up, and no matter through the messy chaos, you allowed yourself to see the beauty in it, whatever that may mean for you, right? We're all going through whatever life is serving us right now. And regardless of anything, you still showed up for yourself, right? It doesn't matter if it took you a couple of days, a couple of months, or a couple of years. I'm proud of you. There's a lot of accomplishments that are happening within whatever's happening outside of us. All right. Some of us are really taking the powers into our own hands and we are really dictating our lives. All right. So I'm proud of y'all. And I want to say we made it to 700. All right. First and foremost, as usual, don't forget to give me a like, comment, share with your friends. Stop playing. Stop being greedy. Let them know who I am. All right. And subscribing. I love y'all so much. We made it to 700. All right. And with that being said, of course, if I had a drum roll, I'm doing a giveaway. All right. The form, as usual, is in the description box, like right now. I did that. All right. I was responsible when I did it. So go and sign up for that so that you can be part of it. Also, what's part of the giveaway? Let me let you know. Because you know when we get to 750, we're going to be once again doing a giveaway. Yes. So I'm going to be sharing, of course, the self-awareness giveaway. So this is for you to get more into yourself. The first one is going to be that 18-month report that I've been talking about that you have, if you haven't gotten it, you know, the Pisces Virgo transit that's happening with the North Node and the South Node. And that report is not like it really has been assisting a lot of people in dictating what area of life they can focus on. You know what I mean? So I've been getting feedback. So that's going to be part of the giveaway. I'm also going to be doing another giveaway where we sit together for about 30 to 45 minutes and we're going to be crafting affirmations tailored to your energy, your goal, what your desires are. And then I'm going to add a guided meditation to have you focus on that, to see how that works for you. We're going to focus on one area, right? The brain, we want to do all areas at once. No, we're going to do it. Focus on that and see how that works. And then I'm also, as usual, I got ebooks, journals, spiritual tools. So for the third person, you'll get some of those digital products. And April 11th is when I'm going to do the announcement. So, you know, pay attention. I got y'all. And I love y'all. All right, so let's get to it. Aries season officially begins on March 20th, right? That's when the sun moves into Aries, marking the spring equinox. This is a moment where pure renewal starts, is where Pisces season gets us away from that dreamy, feeling, emotional, closing out cycle type of energy, right? Could be feeling a bit excruciating at times, like the dark night of the soul. I'll share about that. But Aries season is the moment where we step into more action, more movement, right? A lot of us in the northern hemisphere, we have the sun coming out more, the birds are chirping. I mean, the birds chirp all year round, by the way, but you know, some of us don't recognize it until that flower is out and it's like chirp, chirp, chirp. All right. So that's when we feel that energy of that we're not waiting anymore, we want to move things right now, we want to get things going. It builds a momentum. Aries is ruled by Mars, if you don't know, right? And Mars is in Cancer right now, which, by the way, is really working on our emotions. So yes, we still are sensitivo with our emotions, so don't forget about that. But Mars is the planet of passion, our drive, and our ambition. It's not retrograde. So that's a good thing, which means that we're basically honoring ourselves, nurturing ourselves as we push forward to get what we desire. Again, many of us are tapping into different parts of life. All right. So this energy is, you're going to feel it. It's going to feel bold. It's going to feel direct. It's going to feel like a energy of you are tired of playing small. At least, should you decide to get what you want, right? A lot of times, we speak about what we desire to do, but how many times do we actually take steps towards it? I myself, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me, because it's the same thing for me, okay? However, before we could even, start taking charge and making those major decisions, there are those planetary events that are going to be shaping us to navigate what's going to be around. All right. So who's going to be feeling it the most? Obviously, with the eclipse and different things like that, all of us, right? However, there's some signs that obviously are going to feel it more stronger depending on who it is, right? And this is based on what's happening for Aries season. We have, which by the way, if you didn't read the article, I mean, come on now. I got the rising signs info over there. So go check out your rising sign, your rising, your sun, and your moon, so that you can get a gist of how to maneuver. First and foremost, temper to the top, right? Calm down, all right? There's a lot of energy of aggression as well. It could be passionate aggression where we can sometimes be obnoxious or annoying. So be wary of that. Or maybe somebody's being obnoxious or annoying to you. I know I can be playing a part of that. I'm a full-blown Aries, 5 placements. So yeah. So the Aries sun, moon, and rising. All right. This is your time. Is your time stepping into the new version of yourself, stepping in bold, taking up space, and go after what's calling you. All right. The Libra sun, moon, and rising relationships are in focus at this current time. Are you standing in your power? Are you compromising too much? All right, because the eclipse is going to expose what's out of balance for you. Pisces and Virgo sun, moon, and rising, right? Because of the solar eclipse energy is in between all of the lunar eclipse energy, the Virgo full moon that we just had, all of that, right? So the solar eclipse is shifting your sense of purpose, especially if you've been unclear of like what's next for you. Trust God, source, universe is redirecting you for a reason. All right. Step back. This is the season where we don't react, right? We just, no, step back. React towards what you desire, but if somebody's coming at you, take a step back. And then we have the fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius. You're going to be fueled with like a momentum to be creative on your projects, on your passion, on just making big moves and ready to take off on whatever you've been cultivating. All right. So let me know in the comments, which one are you? Was your sun, moon, and rising? Did you read the article? Let me know. I'm working here, y'all. I'm working here. It's my birthday on Friday. Let me tell y'all, this is the moment where I share that I have been going through the dark night of the soul. And what is that, right? It's not just like a rough patch type of energy. It's a full-blown spiritual reckoning, right? It's a moment when everything I thought I knew crumbles, right? I'm heading into my 40s. Yes, I'm happy. So for me, it's happiness. However, this is the first time, look, I'm even getting cracky in the voice. This is the first time that I don't have my parents with me. So I'm like, oh, the people that brought me into the world is not here. So that's where I'm at, right? Just recognizing being responsible for myself. So when the old me really can't survive anymore because these energies are not here to, take care of. I was taking care of my parents. But the new energy of me is not fully here yet. That's, so it's really raw, it's heavy, it's like you facing your shadows, you questioning everything, purpose, your path. So sometimes you just gotta step back, right? And just really see what your next steps are without taking a rush just because we're running away from things, right? I'll book a flight in a hot second. So, but it's not just like suffering just to suffer for sake or anything like that. It's more of like a sacred, how I look at it, like a sacred initiation where God source universe is stripping away what no longer is there. So the illusion is like, stop thinking that your parents are still here, you know, break that away. What are you going to do with your life now? Like, what are your responsibilities, right? Y'all, let me tell you, I even try to apply for a senior citizen center job. Anyway, so um facing my shadows and then pushing towards like the deeper truth of what's my next purpose, right? I always share with you guys that excuse me, not purpose, what's my next mission? Purpose is for me to be alive. Here I am once again, right? However, what's the next mission? So it's the fire that refines you through like the storms, even if the path is not clear yet. That's what's been happening. You come out wiser depending on what you do, right? We always share with y'all that we have the spiritual tools. You have your community. Shout out to the community, all right? Because with the community, I've been able to push through, right? You already know I'll be doing this grieving thing. So, and then with all this Aries energy, I'll be like, I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? Showing up or not? So the solar eclipse in Aries is happening March 29th. Let's talk about it. It's happening at 9 degrees. I spoke about this. Remember when Mercury was over there in Aries as well? So a lot of this energy is passing through. The solar eclipse is igniting that area. So if you've been feeling stuck, uncertain, or like you've been waiting for some type of clarity, this eclipse is that breakthrough moment. Focus that day is on a Saturday. Y'all want to know how crazy it is? Look at the weather now. I don't know where you at, but I'm in New York in the United States. And Saturday, the weather is below, I mean, I want to say it made it to 60 probably. Saturday, it's going to be, it says 71 or 77. Okay? That's that booming energy. Get the fuck out the house. I'm telling you right now, I'm watching you. I'm looking out your window right now. Get out the house on Saturday. Even if it is to go to the store and run around so you can get some of that loving sun, get to nature. All right, presuming that it's not raining either, right? Because don't blame me if your shoes get wet. um, so Aries is all about the self-discovery, the confidence, right? That trailblazer. So whatever is coming through for you now, it's setting the next tone for the next 6 months. And for some of y'all, for the next 6 months to the next year. So here's the thing, right? When Mercury is retrograde, things might feel things might feel like they didn't fully click. So you might not feel like you should take that step or not take the step. Let this energy ride out. Take notes on what is occurring in your life. All right. What are you manifesting? What are you thinking? How are you taking yourself out that loop? You might get the vision of what steps you may take, right? May have it planned out, but you need to have a bit of a patience for the things to unfold. Again, Mercury's in retrograde. So trust the process, trust yourself. Like my friend said the other day, stop checking on your motherfucking order. You put in the order, it's there. The last time that we had an eclipse like this with this much energy was 19 years ago. I know, I'll be taking y'all there. 19 years ago. So think back. See, I'm about to be 40. I can think about 19 years ago. But if you're 19 and you think 19 years ago, baby, you was in the belly. Okay? However, if you remember how you came on Earth, let us know. So think back to what themes were playing out in your life back then, right? I was wild. I'll tell you that much. Hey, there could be a similar energy coming back like that. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not wild like that anymore, but I am entering a big stage. All right. So we also have Neptune entering Aries. We're going to talk deeper about Neptune. Hello, hello. Hi. We're going to talk deeper about Neptune again because, like I said, it's a 14-year energy. I mean, I don't know Maybe we'll be together in 14 years. Let's not. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that that's the energy. So I'm starting you off with that Neptune energy. What's cool, let me tell you, with astrocartography, which is the astrology through your travels, in the map that I use, my the planet that crosses through where I live in my current time, it's Neptune. So I'm very intrigued of what that Neptune in Aries is gonna do for me, being an Aries in my Neptune line. It's quite intriguing. So I am my own investigation as well, by the way. So y'all should be your own investigation. Why not? Have time for yourself. All right, let's move on. Have time for yourself. I'm going to be doing the reports. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm going to be doing the reports for the Neptune and Aries. I'm actually going to do a webinar so that you guys can join, bring your natal chart like we did. I think it was the year before, even last year. Bring your natal chart and we'll go through the whole shenanigans of Neptune and Aries. So, of course, we already know this is big. Neptune is finally leaving Pisces after 14 years. So whatever you've learned spiritually in the last 14 years, it's about to get the booming step up, right? Because Pisces is all about, I'm imagining this, I'm dreaming this, right? These are the steps that I want to take, right? And then after that, stepping into Aries on March 30th, is straight up saying this is a brand new spiritual era. So it's a generational spiritual era. For the next 14 years, whoever is born will be born with the Neptune in Aries. It's a whole generational vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah, it's a vibe. I'm excited because I want to see the kids that are born during this time. Okay, focus. Y'all, I'll be excited. Okay, so Neptune in Aries is about action-driven spirituality, right? This isn't just about dreaming. It's about embodying your beliefs. This is why we're shifting through ending what our belief systems are. What is it? So we're standing up for our truth as a collective, and we're making things happen as a collective. It's a warrior spiritual energy, all right? Where it's shifting us away from the passion energy into bold, fearless movements. I'm going to say that again. Bold, fearless movements. Oh, it's 222. Hold on. Hold up. I love y'all. Wait, hold on, y'all, real quick. Anyway, all right. So this is what I said. This is big, right? Because this is where you're gonna know what part of your life is igniting. Where is Neptune? Neptune is in my first house, right? So who knows what they're gonna turn me into? These energies be crazy. I'm not even gonna talk. We're just gonna see. But Neptune is in my first house, and when you go to the webinar, you will see what Neptune in the first house will do. But again, it's that warrior energy, and it's fearless. So that we will be. I mean, you could even see people pressuring their belief system on other people during this time as well. So for the collectives, we'll see a lot of shift in leadership, in movements, and even the way we approach creativity and healing. All right, so this is the era. Remember in the past, in one of the articles I wrote about the last time that we had like some of this like Neptune energy, we basically pretty much started the whole yoga situation and things like that. So there's gonna be a lot of herbal healing. There's gonna be a lot of energy healing. It's about to boom. All right. I keep talking about telepathic energy. Watch. All right. And the other day I was part of a webinar where the person expressed deliberately that 97% of our communication is nonverbal. Welcome to Pluto and Aquarius, Neptune and Aries. Okay. All right. So let me focus. So spiritually, illusions are being burned away. The Neptune and Pisces era was all about surrender and faith, but Aries energy, it takes um control and it claims. So we're here to take control and claim our power. So yes, the chaotic energy that you're seeing. So now this is going to be a taste because Neptune is going to go back. I believe in October, it's going to go back into Pisces to finish off whatever's going to finish off, and then it's going to move into Aries full throttle in 2026 to start it off. But this right here, whatever you see from now until October, more or less is the spiritual energy that Aries, Neptune and Aries is bringing in your life. And it will evolve throughout the next 14 years. All right. Everybody's talking about a lot of different energies in Aries, but I'm going to point out an energy that a lot of people's not talking about, but we're going to get there. So quick, because we talked about these collabos already, right? That Venus and Mercury retrograde energy, right? We're rethinking love and purpose. Venus is retrograde in Aries, making us rethink relationship, love, and what truly makes us happy, right? Also, our bodies, not just external. This is internal. Remember, Aries energy is that self energy, is that me energy, right? However, evolved Aries, we do give. Okay. All right. All right. So if you've been chasing something that doesn't actually align with your heart, you'll feel it heavy during this time. Pay attention to that. All right. And with Mercury retrograde in Aries from the 15th of this month to April 7th, we're being forced to slow down, reevaluate, all right, and make sure that we're moving with clarity. So again, question those thoughts 1, 2, 3, 4 times. All right. Do it through meditation. Use your fucking tools. All right. On the 27th of March, Venus is gonna retrograde back into Pisces. So it's gonna bring up, I told you that, right? I told you this was gonna happen. It's gonna come back. Don't think some of that emotional energy is over. There's gonna be like this emotional reality check that's coming towards us. All right. And if that energy is asking us, are we romanticizing something that isn't real? All right. Or are we holding on to old dreams that no longer serve us? Let me tell you something. Like I said, a lot of the things that I desired has been shattered. They have been connected. Sometimes what we desire is connected. If you do that, right, it's connected to other people, right? And so with that being said, when those people are no longer here, those dreams and desire have no choice but to shift because the original plan eliminated some people, right? So I speak for myself, especially for the way I wanted to shift. I included my dogs in the picture. Don't ask me, all right? I could be sometimes naive. Don't ask me why I didn't think my dogs was gonna die. But I don't think that's the first thing that people do when they get their dogs, right? Or their pets. Like, oh, my pet is gonna die. Nobody thinks like that. So a lot of this has been a shock and I've been shifting through it, but nonetheless, they're no longer in the picture, so energy has to shift, right? That's what I'm talking about. So maybe some of those dreams that we were holding on to is no longer serving us. So this is a time to get real on what and who is truly for us. What dream, what purpose, what people. All right. Oh, pause. Somebody got a testimony. Hold up. My 18-month report for the no to know have been hit, and you told me to pray for the angels and archangels for the perfect safe school for my okay. Wow, congratulations. I love this. Congratulations. Yeah, baby. I like it like that. All right, so I'm very happy. And y'all, I'll be going through this energy too. So, Like I tell y'all, take care of yourself before y'all take care of others. I make sure. So all these reports and all this stuff that I be sharing with y'all, I'll be using it myself too. All right, so Chiron and Aries. Bum, 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 bum. A lot of people have been forgetting about Chiron and Aries, right? Chiron is that wounded healer, right? That's coming in to assist us. So here, Chiron is still in Aries, all right? And it's healing the wounds of our worthiness. So because this is where the real work happens. Chiron has been moving through Aries since 2018, and it has been forcing us to face our wounds around self-worth. I'm going to repeat what year. What year are we in? 2025, okay? So since 2018, Chiron has been really beating up the area of self-worth for us, all right? Our self-worth, our identity. So yes, some of us are going through identity crisis, and that's okay. And our confidence. So if you felt like your confidence been since 2018, you've been working on yourself. Check back. All right. So you know that that little voice inside your head that says you're not ready, or who do you think you are? Yeah, that's that kind of energy of Chiron. Because again, it's that wounded healer. So we are doing what? Shifting that. Because with Aries season, it's not letting us hide anymore. With the eclipse, with the Mercury retrograde and the Neptune, it's all shaking up things, right? So Chiron is saying, se acabó, is enough. You don't have to be perfect to take your space. You don't have to be perfect to take up space. All right? Healing has never been about erasing your wounds. It's about owning your story, right? And moving forward with it anyways, which is what y'all see me do all the time when it comes to this grieving. Like, yes, multiple people, multiple entities, right? Because now we're talking about animals too. I love my dogs. I'm sorry, y'all. I was crying this morning. Anyways, and with, like, moving with these wounds, yes, but I'm also showing up. You know what I mean? So it's not about erasing, it's about facing that, right? And owning that story. And it takes some time. It really does. So remember that. All right. When is Chiron out? 2026. Chiron is leaving Aries. So yes, this energy is in the background. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna move into the April transit of this Aries season. We're gonna be having that Mercury retrograde end April 7th, which means by mid-April, we're finally getting the green light to move forward. Everything you investigated, all right? But before that, we've got this full moon. Yeah, no, because there's always a full moon in Libra on April 12th, which is my father's birthday. All right, thrive in peace, Papa. Which is going to shine the light on relationships, balance, fairness. All right. How from the last time we had that new moon in Libra back in September, October, one of those, more like October probably. I ain't looking at my calendar, y'all. We moving forward. What in the last 6 months is closing out when it comes to this relationship? What you have learned about yourself? Some of us may have taken a hiatus to really figure out what do we really want in relationships. All right. So that is going to be closing out. So if something feels off in your connections with the people, places, and things, all right, whether if it's personal or professional, this full moon is going to make it crystal clear. All right. Then Aries season wraps up with Mars moving into Leo. Oh shit, this is about to be spicy on April 18th. All right, so it's going to give us a hell of a boost of confidence. Our passion is going to be rising, our creativity, right? So this is why this moment right now is quite important for us to really acknowledge where we want these energies to be pushed forward towards. When Mars moves into Leo, remember Leo rules the heart, right? So rules where your desires are. So it thrives. I'm talking about fire upon fire. So with that being said, it's going down. You got your plan. You're building your plan right now as we speak. And then all you have to do is have confidence when this energy comes and take advantage of it to thrive forward. So if you've been waiting for a push to step into the spotlight, this is it. Show the fuck up. Show up. Some of you have to show up just like this. You ain't got to show your face. All right. So before we close out, I'm going to, of course, provide y'all with 5 ways to move and maneuver this energy like a motherfucking astrological boss. All right. Because why not? Why not? Why can't I give y'all some tips? There be some heavy shit happening. All right. But I am gonna show up for that lunar sorry. So much stuff is happening. That solar eclipse energy. I'm gonna pull out some tarots for us. Y'all already know about the solar eclipse. Go read the article. I'm just gonna come out and pull out some cards. I feel like being intuitive. All right, because y'all know all this is logical, right? All right. So, number 1, set clear intentions. Aries energy is powerful for new beginnings. You already know it's spring equinox. For some of us, the trees ain't got no leaves. There's no flowers out there. Go plant something. Your goals. That's what I mean. Go plant your goals. I mean, you can plant flowers too, the herbs. Send me some. All right. Get clear on what you desire and commit to taking action. What does that commitment mean? The bare fucking minimum. One fucking step at a time. But just take a fucking step. Oh, let me, spoiler alert. It is always gonna feel scary. 2, be brave, but not reckless. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this Aries energy right here, sometimes I could be reckless. Do your best to think things through, all right? Because Aries season is pushing us to be bold, but don't act out of impulse. Okay? Take your time to process things before making like any big moves. What we got? All right. So we have 3. All right. Let go of the past. With Neptune leaving Pisces, the eclipse energy is building up. So it's time to fully close out chapters. Don't carry that weight with you, all right, into this new cycle. And as you go through this Neptune and Aries energy for those couple of months, you're going to be seeing what you're still carrying with. So it's giving you like a heads up. Like, what are you leaving behind? If you don't believe in that anymore, why are you still following that energy or arguing with people in that area if you don't believe in that anymore? Get out that shit. You feel me? Fully close the chapter. And you know what? Fully closing the chapter could necessarily mean you just walking away. Closing out your karma could just mean you just letting it go. All right. 4, trust yourself. With Aries energy, there's no really second guessing at times. This is why the impulsive energy always comes in, because Aries be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like, let's go. What's up? Right? So your instincts are gonna be really sharp, right? So listen to them. Listen to your instincts. Take some time. Meditate. All it takes is 5 minutes. Meditation can be walking. I found out, you know what I mean? 15 to 20 minutes of straight walking nonstop is a mile. Walk somewhere for 20 minutes. Walk somewhere back. You don't have to use your phone or anything like that. Focus, and that's meditating, right? And as you are able to regulate your thoughts as you walk. Presuming that you're not walking in the nighttime and you're not paying attention to surrounding you. Like, pick and choose how you walk and when you walk. All right. Trust yourself, okay? All right, and 5, move with purpose. Aries energy isn't about waiting for permission. So step into that power and make the first move. However it feels, all right, so that's again with the impulsiveness. Measure out your surroundings before you make that first move. Measure out your surroundings, have your details in order. You understand what I'm trying to say? Okay. All right. Okay. So this Aries season is not playing around. It's providing us with a lot of energy for us to become more equipped to what's coming forth because there's more energy coming through. All right. Uranus is leaving Taurus and is going into Gemini. Jupiter is going into Cancer. So there's a lot of things are shifting. We've got the solar eclipse pushing us into a new chapter. Neptune moving into Aries for the first time in over 150 years. So no, nobody knows how this energy is going to affect us. The only thing that many of us astrologers are doing and historians is going back to that time frame to see what events were caused during that time frame to create a pattern, right? So that's the scientific part about astrology. What patterns were happening around the time. So I'll be sharing that at the webinar. Okay. So the retrogrades are making sure that we slow down and get real with ourselves before moving forward. It's a season of transformation for us to take bold actions with clarity. All right. And we move in with intention. So take a deep breath. There we go. That's Aries season for you. Don't forget to check out the article. Let me know in the comments how you feeling. What have you been called to release and step into this season? All right. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget that we're coming back this Friday. Or whenever you see the solar eclipse. But I'm coming back early too because there's a lot of things happening on Friday. All right. I love y'all so much. It's an interesting energy. Be kind to yourself. And if you've been going through the dark night of the soul, just know that as you face your shadows and let them go, punch your fucking shadow in the face. How you come spiritually equipped. Whatever that means to you, if it's with a prayer, come with your prayer. If it's with your meditation, come spiritually equipped and be like, what's up? And be prepared to release. Be prepared to release. All right. I love y'all so much. Take care.